Hello, welcome back to the BJONESSTYLE channel. I'm so excited. Today is going to be a get dressed with me / trend talk. We are going to hop in to today's video. I'm gonna get ready. This makeup face, I just did it, so you're going to see how I do my makeup. But what's really fun is this is also going to be a trend chat, an inspiration chat. I'm gonna share different things that I'm loving right now that I'm seeing and let you in on the process of how I look at it, what inspires me about it, ideas that it's giving me. We might even hop into some collections that I'm loving, and also Carrie Bradshaw and the Sex and the City reboot of Just Like That, breaking down a few of my favorite looks of hers, why I like it, and ideas that it's giving me. So let's hop into it. First thing first, I'm gonna start doing my makeup, and I'll let you guys know that I'm gonna do my foundation first. I have used this for years, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. It's my absolute favorite. I'm kind of addicted to it, and I use a 5.5. So what I usually do is just put like a little dollop on my skin. I love the foundation process. I don't know, I feel like I'm painting, and I do love a sponge. And this is a blender from Beauty Counter. And again, I'll share all the links down below. I like to use a little pointy end for this, but while I'm doing my foundation, let's hop into some of the inspiration that I'm seeing. If you are paying attention, some of the Fashion Week collections are starting to come out, and Fashion Week starts with Copenhagen Fashion Week, which I love, and they really have become a fashion week to really watch. I feel like there's some really just fun and inspiring designers creating magic there, and then all of the different street style that shows up there at Copenhagen is so inspiring and so much fun to see. I feel like there's always just fun colors, unique ways of wearing things. There's some whimsy with all of the looks. And so I love to tune in to what's happening at Copenhagen Fashion Week. So first of all, let's start with this look in particular, and I'm looking at it. I love this pair. These two just look so incredible. I love in particular the one woman, she's got the mixed print look, and I just love that. But the thing that I really love about this look, and the thing that I notice, is look down at her shoes and her socks. I'm looking at them. Oh my gosh. The gingham wrapped shoes over those brightly colored socks are so eye-catching, and I feel like that's the little detail that really just makes the outfit so interesting and so eye-catching. The woman standing next to her, I love that she's got those really shiny, it looks like leather pants on. I like that she styled it with some thong style sandals. And then for some reason, the thing that really caught my eye was the little earrings that she has styled with her look, and that just that oversized blazer. It's that perfect mix of wearing menswear, but kind of having some feminine touches to go with it. And I think pairing it with that shiny pant is what even makes it more interesting. Okay, this is Jenny. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting her last name, but she is such a star. I mean, I feel like she's been around the street style scene for so long. She's Scott Schumann, who's the sartorialist, one of the very first street style photographers that made it a big deal back when I first started blogging, which is so crazy. She's his girlfriend, I think. And anyways, I just love her style in general. I feel like she's just always so chic. I love how she mixes vintage into a lot of her looks. She always has like usually a vintage statement piece mixed with probably a designer piece. I feel like she often has references to Audrey Hepburn and just that chic like 50s woman, but with like quirky little mixes. So I love this look. She's got those, it looks like leather shorts on, but with that kind of gauzy draped shirt, I think is gorgeous. And then I think it's so much about those little details. Her hair split back into a middle bun. I love that she has just one great strand of a necklace right there on the neckline, which is kind of more of that boat neck style, like very high up here at the neckline. And then she's got just cute little earrings and then strappy shoes to go with the look. And so I like the juxtaposition of that kind of black, either leather, kind of shiny short with all the like floaty feminine pieces. And I feel like she does that a lot, is like mixes in the femininity to her looks. And just while we're already talking about her, another look that she has worn, I love this one. This one was so much fun. She took that vintage, it might be vintage, it actually might be Prada. I can't really tell if it's vintage or if it's a new designer, but it's that 50s style skirt, and then she's wearing that cropped little cardigan kind of buttoned up, and then she has like the more classic little flat on or pointy toe shoe. And then I love her statement earrings popping right there with color on her look. So this is just, to me, I like that it's kind of classic chic mixed with some like feminine, flirty, you know, showing some skin, and then like some fun little pops of color. Getting all my coverage, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more just here on the jawline and take it down onto my neck. I have, you know, acne down on my neck, and I also want, you know, my face and my neck to all blend and go together. So I'm definitely taking more time than I would normally, but like I said, I do really love this process of putting on my foundation. It's just, it feels really fun to kind of paint my face. Okay, let's hop into some more inspiration. I love this very casual, cool, kind of tomboy chic outfit. This girl, she's just keeping it super simple. She's got on just basic, you know, denim shorts, and it looks like more of a white tee. But for me, the things that make this so much fun is that great oversized blazer that she has on. And really, it's all about that hat for me. I love that she has that huge kind of statement ball cap, but it's more of that vintage style. I feel like that's something to really be on the lookout for, and thrift and vintage stores is just really great classic ball caps, but more from those 80s and 90s where there's a little bit of structure on top. I think those are so much fun. I picked up one recently, and I just feel like they're more eye-catching and more playful. So I love that she has that styled with the outfit, and of course just her legs and some boots. Okay, so I've got the foundation on, and now I am going to just do the little final touches that I do to my skin. And the next thing I do is I put on, this is from Charlotte Tilbury. I can't actually even see what the name exactly is, but it's like this pink little creamy stuff that I put under my eyes. It's like an under eye concealer type thing where it kind of helps to take away the darkness under the eyes. So I take a little flat brush and I dab it there under my eye socket, and I put it right under here to start to take away some dark circles, make it all blend together nicely, and then I just tap it with my finger. And while I'm doing this, let's talk about this look showing up on the streets of Copenhagen Fashion Week. What I want to point out about this look, I mean, I love the outfit in general, but the little styling detail that I think is so great and that you can take with you and work it into your style is that she's got knee-high socks. That's something that I'm seeing a lot more of. Knee-high socks are coming back. And then the little detail is she's got a little anklet over her socks with her like loafer shoes. What a fun little idea. Instead of just thinking of the anklet going on your skin, you know, with more of a strappy summer shoe, think for fall, throwing on that anklet over a knee-high sock. I love that. This look is just so much fun. We have just all the whimsy and all the fun that you should see at Copenhagen Fashion Week. It's this great puffy, floaty pink, you know, printed little dress, and then she's layered over some print pants. Really, I see like a pajama pant with a big puffy dress layered over that, and then she added in so many quirky accessories. She's got that great Mickey Mouse, I think it's the Mickey Mouse Gucci bag. Yes, the Mickey Mouse Gucci bag, and then she's got that crochet hat on. So for me, this is just so much fun and just inspires the idea of playful dressing, of like tons of mixing of prints. This is a great idea for PJ dressing. Find some vintage PJ pants, throw a big puffy dress over it, and then throw some like a quirky hat, quirky bag, and then she's just got like simple little sling back shoots. So then next thing I would do is go in with my concealer, which I'm running really low on this, so I don't have a ton left. But this is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. I use a medium. It's one of these little dealios where you pump it up. And for me, I go through and kind of cover little blemishes that I have. I don't get too crazy with that, but I just cover up little blemishes, tap it in. Usually with concealer, I kind of tap first with my finger just to kind of have it blend in a little bit better with the heat of my skin. And then I might go over it with the beauty sponge to kind of finish off the coverage. And then I'm gonna go up under my eyes, swoopy, up under my eyes, and then I go around my nose. Like I said, I'm running pretty low on this, so this is less product than I would normally have, but I need to order some more. And then I'm gonna just go under with the sponge. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about this. I need to find out this woman's name. She is all over the street style in Copenhagen, but she is all fun, all color. She just is so inspiring. I feel like every single outfit from head to toe is just so inspiring. I love her pink hair, and then this look in particular, the big yellow coat, and she's got that fun printed dress on. But the item that I love are these squunchy, slouchy, almost, yeah, they've got like a zebra print on the boot running up the side. I don't know what these boots are, but this is great inspiration for looking for that slouchy 80s boot. Search the eBay, the Poshmark, all the different places and find like an 80s kind of neutral shade boot. And then I love how she's thrown this in with so much color and so much fun. All right, so the skin is done. I'm now gonna move on to my eyebrows. First thing I do is just fluff up my brows. I like to kind of brush them into place first. And while I'm doing this, let's talk about this look. Okay, I love this orange trench coat that this woman has on, and it's such a statement in itself. But the thing that I feel like makes this so great is that she's got this great statement trench coat on, but then she decided to do a printed hair scarf, which I think is very different ideas. Normally you think of that scarf like summer dress, tank top, you know, kind of it playing in the fields or something like that. But I love that she took a very classic trench shape and more of the city vibe and mixed it with this playful headscarf. Of course, it's an amazing print. It has all the fun colors in it. And then she did another great juxtaposition. She threw on a sneaker with this look. So I just feel like there's like 3 different things that you would normally think, oh, like headscarf has to go with this look, trench has to go with this, and sneakers this. But then she mixed it all together, and I feel like that's what made this such a statement look. Now I just pull out my very old Maybelline The Nudes palette. I have a little angled eyebrow brush from Bobbi Brown that I've had for years. And I use this kind of like a light brown color. I like a little bit more definition in my brows, and I brush the eyeshadow onto the brush, and then I start to just kind of stroke it through the brows. I don't worry if I kind of mess it up because I'll clean it up in a little bit, but I just kind of like to pretend there's more hair in my eyebrow and add color into my eyebrows. And then let's look at this next look, which I love. Okay, one thing, and I've mentioned it a little bit, but cowboy boots, I feel like I'm seeing them so much again. They're being styled up in a lot of different ways. And so that's what I loved about this look, was that she has on just like a great kind of cool printed V-neck sweater, and then it looks like kind of some leather, longer shorts, but a little bit more of that like sporty short look. Then she threw cowboy boots on with this outfit, and I just feel like that's what made this really interesting to me, is that idea of like, let's take some shorts, throw a sweater on in the early fall, and then throw a pair of cowboy boots on with that. How great is that? This is a perfect example of color blocking to the max. I love this woman's play with color. Every single piece is a solid color, and layered in a really interesting way. She's got those great, almost, are those leather? Yeah, almost looks leather. I can't tell. They might not be. Lavender looking, kind of a capri length. It's like a long short. And then she's got that gauzy, sheer, buttery yellow. It almost looks like it was probably like an oversized sheer blazer or shirt, like a utility shirt that's sheer. And then she's got this amazing green jacket on. And then she's got those hot pink little slides. Oh, and then I love that she grabbed a colorful bag that has a print on it. I feel like that is just like her little, you know, she throws in her print and more color with the look. But I feel like just color blocking, sometimes I forget to do color blocking and how powerful color blocking really can be, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, mix print, mix print, mix print. But really just pulling out your pieces in your closet that are all solid colors and then playing with a mix. And I've talked about this before, but this is how I clean up my brows. I take like a little bit of a, I don't know what this is called, but just from Sephora, like a fluffy brush, and then I just kind of clean up brow where I had color put on. I might even go in with my sponge, clean it up there. I've talked about this before, but I think you can go on Pinterest and search color palettes. Like if you have a great, you're like, oh, I have a hot pink, you know, pair of pants or a blazer or something, what could I wear this with? And like search hot pink color palette, and then it'll come up with all these color palettes, and then you look at those and think, oh, what do I have in my closet that are some of those colors? So I feel like that's a great way to create an outfit, and this woman did it perfectly with her color blocking street style. Okay, so I've kind of filled the brows in, gave them a little bit more color, fluffed them up a little bit, and now I'm gonna go in with my brow gel from Beauty Counter. I like to use a medium brown. I like to go darker just because I want more bolder brows versus like a more simple brow. So I really am loving this brow gel right now. I like just the small little wand, and then I just lightly stroke it through and kind of feather up my brows a little bit more. And now let's look at this outfit. I think the thing that caught my eye with this is the idea of some suiting, like a short set suiting and more of a vest. And I loved that this was like a buttery yellow color, and then she's paired it with, you know, a button down, just like a simple, almost could be like a men's button down, rolled the sleeves. She threw on some like chunky black sandals, which I'm wearing today, some chunky black sandals, so I just love that idea. If she'd thrown on heels, that would look amazing, but it would be a little bit more maybe dressed up, and then by throwing on that black chunky sandal, it adds something kind of unexpected and dresses it down in a cool, kind of effortless way. And I feel like this is a fun thing to kind of keep your eye out for in thrift stores, is a short suit, like shorts suit, or pull out some Bermuda shorts from your closet and pair them with a blazer, or even find something like this, like a tailored vest, and create your own little set. I think that's a really fun idea. So I have gone through and put the brow gel on. I will go back and just very lightly brush up with a spoolie brush just to kind of bring the brows up even higher. And what I like to do is let them sit, like I kind of brush them up. I'm gonna let them sit while I do more makeup, and then I might do like one more little sweep with the brows and even like clean up a little bit of them if I need to. Okay, now let's go in with my favorite product. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot, but I'm obsessed with this. This is the Color Pinch Cream Blusher from Beauty Counter, and I have the caramel color. They have a few. I think this might be out of stock, but hopefully they're gonna replace it, and then they do have a few other colors, and I'm excited. I'm gonna get the other colors available because I'm so obsessed with this. And this is kind of how I add color and shape to my face with this beauty stick. So first I'm gonna like sweep it onto my cheeks and then like buff it all out. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about this. I love to see the men's style at these shows. I love menswear, so I think like how men dress is really interesting to see. It's just as inspiring as what women wear as well. And this outfit, I mean, it's a suit. I love a suit. I love that it has this like crazy kind of print all over it. It's kind of amazing. But I think what I really loved about this outfit was that he paired it, you know, he's got this great suit on, and then he paired it with a shrunken little blazer. I like that it's like blue with black, and I love the idea of blue and black like that. It's like very night sky, moody. So I love that. It's like that shrunken little vest that he's wearing just as a shirt. And then I love the just choker necklace that he paired with that outfit. I feel like that's sometimes, you know, I go crazy and do the neck party, but just throwing on like one great statement kind of choker necklace can be so powerful. So I think that was such a great look. Okay, and then this pair, both so chic, so fabulous. I feel like the little things that I noticed that I really loved in this look. First of all, this woman's jumpsuit is amazing, the all black jumpsuit. But what I love is that she took her shoes and wrapped them around the bottom hem. So if you have any kind of shoe that has like an ankle strap or any kind of tie, I think that's something to kind of think about when you're styling things, is what if you wrapped it around the cuff of your shoes. By the way, with the cream blusher, I like to take it up into the hairline and kind of even here first to create a little bit of like some contouring. And instead of using like a powdery bronzer, I've been using this as like my kind of bronzing, bringing it up onto the temple of my face. So I love that she did that. She threw a blazer on with it. I mean, she has this amazing, is it Louis Vuitton? Yeah, like this amazing Louis Vuitton, looks like coffee kind of crossbody cup, which is just like a novelty thing, which I think is really fun. And then I just really liked this other kind of cream dress kind of thing. It's very like a sack dress, which I just think is cool. But then she added some very cool accessories to it with those really great, almost futuristic looking white shades. And then I like that she did the strappy sandal with that. I felt like that kind of made it seem extra cool and effortless. And then I like to just go in one more time with the cream blusher and just do the apple of my cheeks. So kind of just dabbing it on there and then giving it a little bit of a buffing out, tapping it in. While I'm doing this, I love this look. This is just like, you know, should be a formula for a great outfit when you don't know what else to wear. She's got her oversized denim on. They're distressed. They kind of remind me a little bit of those denim that I showed you guys in my favorites video from Urban Outfitters, the skater denim. And I like that she just paired it with like a simple button down. She kept it just easy breezy with, it looks like just one little button. And then she's got a great menswear oversized blazer. I like that she has kind of more of a shoulder bag with this look. But to me, this is just like the perfect, I don't know what to wear today, let's just throw denim, button down, oversized blazer on. Great idea. So I have on the cream blusher, and I just love it. Even adds a little bit of like a dewy glow. So I think that's so much fun. So then I start to play with my eyes, which this is more of my everyday summer face that I've been doing, and I think I'll even be taking it into the early fall. I actually go back with the cream blusher and put it on my eyes to add some depth, and then I play from there. So I'm gonna do that. And then I just love this look. Again, I love to look at the menswear from the street style. And what I really loved about this was the white socks with the loafers. I've been seeing that a lot. I think that's something to kind of consider. I think for myself, I might not do that with shorts or like a short skirt. I think it looks amazing, but maybe not for me. But I do like that idea with like a cropped pant or denim that's a little more cropped, throwing on a white sock with loafers. It's like very 80s, and I just think that's like a really fun idea. So think about white socks and loafers for fall. Okay, as you can see, I just put it on my eyes. I mean, no rhyme or reason, just tap, 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 get a little bit of definition, a little bit of color. And then to add, you know, a little bit more to my eyes so that they pop, I I guess I love Maybelline palettes, because this is another Maybelline palette. I have another nudes. The other one is called The Nudes. This is called Nudes of New York. And it has more of like some sunset shades, and I really like that, and some ones with shimmer in it. And I really have been using a lot of these colors lately. And what I like to do is I have a beauty counter, just like a little detail brush that I really like. I don't use a lot of traditional eyeliners. I a lot of times just use eyeshadows and a little brush, and I put it on, and then I'm gonna use the kind of like dark chocolatey brown with a little bit of shimmer and put it on that. And then I like to just like brush along the lash line. Again, I don't worry too much about it being perfect. I just kind of brush it along, and then I even might bring it down up under my eyes. So I do that to both sides. And while I'm doing that, I love this look. Okay, there's a few little details that are just so much fun. I love that it's kind of like all neutrals mixed together with that pastel pink turban that she has on. And then I think the little details that I noticed about this that were great was, I love that this is like a quilted little jacket, and then she popped the collar on top of the collar of the jacket, like two collars right there. I just loved that. And then she's got espadrilles. I just felt like this was like very chic but interesting. Like there were details about it that were interesting, and it could be just more classic and simple, but the added details of just the double collar, the espadrilles, her pants, to me look like a vintage gingham pant. But again, just like how I was saying with color blocking, sometimes I forget to just think about like all solid colors instead of just like crazy prints. And then this is a great way of like, she's mixing prints, but it's all very subtle neutrals, and I feel like that's so powerful too. And then she popped in the pastels with it, so I loved that combo. And then this outfit I love. Again, I love a suit. And then what made this really interesting and special to me was that, first of all, you know I love my belt bags, that she's got a belt bag cinching in the waist. I just feel like that's such a great idea with a blazer. Of course, you can always use an actual belt, but a belt bag. And then I think what I really noticed though is that she's got that handkerchief scarf tied around her neck, more in the traditional handkerchief style of like pointing down. She's just got her skin, and then that there tied at the neck, and then just great little earrings, and her hair is swept back, and she's just got like strappy sandals on. But for me, it was that scarf that was like an added detail that made it really interesting. And right now I'm just like buffing out the eyeshadow that I used as liner on my eyes. I'm just buffing it out to kind of create a little bit of a smoky eye. And something that I might do to add a little more pop is that I'm going to go in with another shimmer. This is called Fighter. It's more of a like a very orangey color. Grab a little bit of that orange, and I'll just put that up under my eye to add like some sunsetty orange tones. And it's even a little bit of messy. I don't really mind. I take that kind of angled fluffy brush and then just buff it out a little bit to add some of the smokiness. And then I go through and I clean it up there. I'm gonna finish up my eyes, but now we're gonna switch categories. And we're gonna talk about And Just Like That, which is the Sex and the City reboot. And some of the images are coming out from the show, so we're getting to see what Charlotte and Miranda and Carrie are wearing now. I think they're all in their 50s. So it's really interesting to just see their different outfits. And I take the position of just positivity. I just want to see the things that I'm loving. I know there's been some criticism of the style, but I like it. I like to see what they're doing. I think it's interesting, and there's a few of the looks that just have been fun and cool to see. Let me hop into my eyes and start finishing those, and we'll talk about some of the looks. But the last things that I'm gonna do is just add some highlighter into the what is this right here in my eye, and then the brow bone. So I just use like a simple little matte kind of nude color and just add that up there under my eyebrow. And then I'm going to use a little bit of a shiny color in the corners of my eyes to add a little bit of a pop. But let's talk about the first look that was shown of the 3 ladies walking on the streets of New York. And I think what I loved about this is they have Carrie wearing vintage Norma Kamali, like a corset style skirt. I think that's the thing that just made me really excited about this look. It just felt like whenever there's vintage involved, it makes me happy. And then also, I love that she has like a big straw hat like tied around her, even as an accessory, even if she doesn't put it on. I always think that's like fun to see. So I really loved that. It's like a gingham and all of that. So I just think like I'm loving corset skirts. I've got that one kind of 80s one that I wore that I found recently at Crossroads. I mean, it's a little less corsety, but that same idea. And I just think that's like a fun thing to find. And then there's a few other looks. I think the one that feels the most kind of what some people might say crazy, I love, is Carrie wearing that jumpsuit, and then she's got this kind of cropped cool print jacket on. And then, okay, she has a few little things that I think are really fun. She's got double bags. So she's got like a crossbody bag, and then she's got another bag over it that's like it almost looks like metals, like a woven metal situation, and they're different lengths. So I thought that was such a fun styling idea of doing 2 crossbody bags, one in a bright color, one in a different texture, mixing them up, different lengths. Instead of even thinking about your necklaces being an accessory, you could think of your bags, like having a bag party on your outfit. So 2 bags. And then of course, I love that she has that little kind of military hat on with the feather. And I actually, way back in the day, I think like the first few years of me doing blogging, I actually went to New York and I had a little military hat like she has, and I wore it to Fashion Week, and it was so much fun. I had like a vintage leather, red leather tie jacket, you know, very 70s with it was red with like red fur collar, and I wore it with a little pleated skirt and tights. And so anyway, seeing her do that military hat with the feather was just, I thought, really fun. Just putting on my simple Colossal waterproof Maybelline mascara. I didn't realize I was such a Maybelline girl, but got my Maybelline makeup. I'm just gonna do my mascara. And Carrie wouldn't be Carrie without, you know, a floral pin. So I loved this kind of white suit jacket that she's got with a blue floral pin. She's got on some kind of cropped trousers, her Manolos. I think those are the ones she wore with her final wedding to Big when she was at the courthouse. And then I think just like a few things to notice. I love, Carrie never like had crazy necklace situations. I like that she always had like repeating accessories, and a lot of times like she's got that like simple strand of pearls and it looks like she's got another necklace on, and I just love that whenever she wore like the Carrie necklace or whatever. I love repeating accessories that become your signature, and so I like that she has like a simple situation with her necklaces. And then I really did like the outfit that it looks like she has 2 dresses on. So she has like a button front dress layered over another like print dress. And I'm such a fan of that idea, and there's so many vintage kind of like 80s dresses that have buttons down the front, and so I think this is just such a great idea of taking one of those dresses and layering it over another dress. And I love that she has like crazy huge platform, you know, silvery sparkle sandals on. And then, is that the one? Yeah, and then she's got her purple sequincy bag, and I just thought that was a really fun, and that's like such a simple, fun styling idea. It's like finding 2 dresses, one that has buttons down the front and layering them together. And then I think the final one that I would mention is, I actually really like this look. She has on kind of a bohemian, simple sundress, like maxi sundress, but then she layered it over a just classic button front shirt. And then what I love is that the juxtaposition, and then she throws on these crazy huge platform sandals, and I think it's like party shoe mixed with boho dress mixed with classic menswear, and I just like that play together. And she's got her hair, I think, kind of like in a low braid in the back, and I just like that, all the ideas being mixed together. Almost done. Just gonna finish up with my lips, and I use a combo right now of my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner Hot Gossip, and then I mix it with my new favorite lipstick, which is the Beauty Counter Rosewood Sheer Genius Conditioning Lipstick. I'm so sorry, there's like a helicopter going on around here, so if the audio is a little bit funny, I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna put that on, and then while I'm doing that, I just wanna talk about a collection that I'm really loving right now. And if you watched my styling on the fly from a few weeks ago, I did a look. Actually, somebody asked for like, how would I dress Carrie for the reboot? And I had recently been inspired by Libertine, and one of you all sent it to me via DM, and it was amazing what they're doing right now. And so I just wanted to share the Libertine inspiration, and I love, okay, it's like tons of mixes of prints, and then these crazy hats with like brooches pinning the brim, and then piles and piles of necklaces on. And so I just thought this was so much fun. I loved, let's see if I can do this. I have definitely become a liner girl. I never was, and then recently, a few years ago, I became obsessed. Love my lip liner. But I think the things to note with this is, one, it's the idea of maximalism, like pile it all on, don't be afraid. And then like, I love there's like tons of choker necklaces, you know, like tons of like thicker bobbly ones all like piled together. But then there's other looks where they've got more of like a mix of length. So it's like all those choker ones, but then all the beads. I feel like it's like your grandma might have her jewelry collection, and then you took the entire collection and you threw it on your neck. So I just love that idea. I thought it was amazing. And then of course, all the patchwork, all the prints mixed together. And then I do love, there's like a little bit of some like utility-ness in there. They've got the like trench coat with, you know, a big graphic print all over it, but I just thought that was really fun. And I also just, these hats are just like blowing my mind. I want to wear crazy big floppy hats, pin them up, put some brooches on them. So if you have one of those in your closet, grab it. We're in summer still, so like take that baby out, wear it with an outfit, wear it with a dress, wear it with denim, wear it however you want, some like floral mixing. It's definitely like the florist come to life with all of this Libertine inspiration. And I definitely feel like that's the collection right now that has me the most excited. I feel like I keep going back to it. And then even some of the other piles of necklaces, I love they took like corals and layer them together. So pull out all your necklaces and just pile them all on together is basically what Libertine is telling you to do. Okay, the face is all done and you got ready with me. I shared some trend and inspiration with you all that I'm loving right now. And it was so much fun to get ready, do a process that I would do, you know, normally, and then also chat about things that are inspiring me. And I feel like this was just also so great for me because I feel like just talking through these different ideas with you gave me so many more ideas. And it's not so much about looking at this stuff and copying it or feeling like you have to look like that. It's like taking little ideas and allowing that to kind of make you think of different ideas for yourself, or like, what are unexpected things I can do? Oh yeah, I love the idea of an anklet over a knee-high sock, or let's layer up bags like Carrie did, or the juxtaposition of putting, you know, something fancy with something classic with something bohemian. So I just think it's about kind of waking your brain up, thinking of new and interesting ideas and just being inspired. And I also did my face in the process and my makeup. So I'm gonna link all of these products down below. So if there's anything that you're loving, or if you have questions, let me know about, you know, any of the products that you're wondering about. And I'll link them all below so that you can shop any of them if you want. Also, I wanted to let you know all of the images that I referenced will be linked down below. So if you want to save any of them to your Pinterest Pinterest board or however you do it, you can click that link and find all of the images. And that's it for today, so please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You can subscribe to my channel. I have new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can also subscribe to the weekly scoop email, which I send out every Tuesday and actually Thursday, giving you more inspiration, sharing things that I'm loving, also sharing members of the Always Play Dress Up community who are inspiring me. And so it's just full of loads of inspiration. So that link is down below as well. And finally, always play dress up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!